thought it was over.
The way I like to say it is, if like a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a medium concept is worth 1,000 pictures.
We should have known. Their mechs were coming.
Skydance is a media company. Initially started in film and moved into television and moved into interactive by creating Skydance Interactive. Our Archangel sequel is called Archangel Hellfire, and we wanted to make some key improvements to what we had done in Archangel.
And so now the landscape is just hellfire. It's warfare between mechs.
It's my job to help visualize the tone and the look of the mech.
He is just a hurricane of creativity and optimism. So he will, from start to finish, will just be a part of the creative process.
With the first Archangel, my approach was in Photoshop. It took us at least 6 months to figure out the exact design of the cockpit.
One of our artists, Brian Koshu, goes by Momo, picked up Oculus Medium and began to start toying around with it, but quickly it went well beyond toying with it, and he started using it for serious design, and suddenly he was making 3D prototypes in Medium.
With the current new cockpit that I've designed, it literally took me a little over a week.
We went through the process in a matter of weeks. Part of that is Momo, he's just a ninja with the software. But part of that is just the tool set, you know, that he can just jump in and put something together, kit bash something together.
Momo, from start to finish, he'll just sit in a chair, he'll sit down with the medium, and he'll just start sculpting the chair around him.
Eventually, once I have that foundation, once I have that proportion, you know, that's when I start adding some kit bash material to really flesh out the details. I realized that, you know, holy crap, this is more than just sculpting. This can actually be used for the whole video game pipeline.
If we were to work old school, he'd be developing concepts in 2D, then have to guess whether they're going to look good in VR, or we'd have to have an artist develop them in 3D and then get them into the game. With him developing in Medium, we're able to literally put on the headset, everybody can get in there and take a look at it and see if it feels right.
Medium cuts out the middleman with that. So in Medium, we can concept and see if it works in VR simultaneously.
Once I have a relatively final model in Medium, I would take that into ZBrush to polish it up,
where he will refine it further and get all the little details, and he'll take his model, throw it into Keyshot, render it in Keyshot. He will take that into Photoshop, do a paint over, and then once that's all finished, he'll supply me with a paint over, and he'll supply me with a ZBrush model.
If you're working on a VR game, and if you want to see something in VR, why not design something already in VR, right?
It's like, I can sense everything I need. I can sort of simulate it being in the game right there so quickly.
And I think when I saw Oculus Medium become useful, it's like, oh my God, this is not just interesting. It's not just amazing, it is useful. This is adding something that wasn't possible before. It's letting us design things as a user of those things.